The Indianapolis Colts are benching Anthony Richardson after drafting him 4th overall in last year's draft. Anthony Richardson wowed scouts with showcasing his rocket arm, throwing balls all over the field, very deep passes, and after last year where we didn't see a lot of him due to a shoulder injury he sustained, it basically was his redo of his rookie year. We knew that there weren't a lot of expectations, but we just wanted to see how his development transpired after basically 2 full years and a redshirt year of development. And while we've seen that there hasn't been a lot of strides made, especially in the short and intermediate part of his game, we can see that he can still chuck the ball deep, and that's pretty much the best throw that he has, and it's a lot of boom or bust type of plays. And simply to play quarterback in the NFL, you have to be somebody that can make the short to the intermediate type of passes, because I mean, look at it at his passing stats, the accuracy is just not there. Anthony Richardson has an accuracy problem, and we can see basically playing about 5 games of full starts, start to finish, that he can't even complete even 50% of his passes. And to add further insult to injury, on Sunday against the Houston Texans, he completed 10 out of 32 of his passes, and we can see that the decision making is not there. He's forcing throws, and just the offense is really handcuffed with him under center. When he is in the lineup, we haven't seen the Colts offense work to its full capacity, and in the games that he missed due to injury, Joe Flacco, who is their backup this year, has looked a lot better. And Shane Steichen had to come up with the difficult decision to bench Anthony Richardson after a poor showing against the Houston Texans. I think the other nuance in this is that in a sequence where Anthony Richardson was scrambling around trying to buy time to make something happen downfield, it ended up just being a 1-yard gain. But due to that whole episode where he ran around a lot, but I understand you're tired, but he tapped his head and essentially asked to be subbed out for a play. And this throws the whole play calling out of whack. You're scrambling at this point to get Joe Flacco onto the field, and this is just unheard of. What quarterback subs out of a play if it's not due to an injury? And in the post-game presser, he's coming off a little bit too honest and just saying that he's tired, and that's just a very, very bad look. And like I said, it's unheard of in the NFL. Offensive linemen don't get a chance to sub out. They're blocking big guys that are trying to take off your head, and you ask them to continue to do so just so you can get a break. That is unheard of in this league. I think it's just a combination where Shane Steichen had to come up with the decision: do we go with a guy that's also not productive, but now is also potentially losing the respect of his teammates who are coming out, play in and play out, competing at the highest level, giving it their all, when this guy has to tap out to say that he's tired? I understand other positions like running backs and defensive linemen and wide receivers, they get to come out for a couple plays. But quarterback is where you get different expectations, different standards. That's just part of the deal. And unfortunately for now, Anthony Richardson is going to have to sit for a little bit, maybe learn something under Joe Flacco's arm, because Joe has been an established quarterback in this league. He's done really good with helping young quarterbacks grow and develop. We saw that with his days in Baltimore, where he helped Lamar Jackson out in his rookie year. And last year, Joe Flacco took the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs when all hope was lost. And the Colts right now are very much still alive in the playoff mix. They're 4-4, playing 500 ball. Maybe don't have a chance at the division, but I think they still have a shot at those wild card spot. They're only a half game out behind the 4-3 LA Chargers at this point of this recording, and I think this is just the move that had to be made. This is a guy who can galvanize a locker room, people have respect for, and at this point you have to prioritize winning than developing a quarterback. And for the long-term outlook for Anthony Richardson, I don't know how long he'll be benched, maybe for the rest of the season, but it's going to be a very tall telling sign that if he doesn't make any strides, if he does get another chance this year and there hasn't been any adjustments in his game, that the Colts really missed at another quarterback, and they'll probably have to come back to the drawing board to find another quarterback in this revolving door of quarterbacks we've seen since Andrew Luck retired.